Yo, what is going on YouTube? I'm back at it again. If you guys are new, my name is Jay Tibbs and I'm bringing you guys awesome Madden tips. Make sure to hit that sub button as well as that like button. Our like goal today, guys, and I really want to reach it because I have an awesome tip video planned for the future. It's 25 likes. If we can get those in less than 2 days, I'll bring you that tip video ASAP. Also, comment down in the comment section if you need help with anything else or maybe anything else I can go over in future videos, and I will answer each and every one single of your guys' comments. Now today we are going over a very popular playbook, the Patriots playbook. I almost messed up those words, but they have some pretty unique formations. I actually went over their bunch in the past, so if you guys missed that video, make sure to look at it. It's somewhere in one of my old videos, but they have some really good formations. They have this ace slot offset. You have a lot of good stuff. They have this wing flex, which is really glitchy. You have a lot of crossing routes, a lot of good stuff in this. And then you have the famous trips tight end and their special pattern bunch. But what a lot of people don't use is this Y offset trips pat. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to break down some coverages out of it with some very unique plays. Now, before we get into this tip and I show you guys the plays, I want to give a quick shout out to my boy, Went Goat. Basically, he's the only one I've seen run this pretty well this year. He'll throw it in here and there occasionally with his bunch and his under center bunch scheme. So shout out to you, Went. Anyway, we're going to be going over some plays I like. First one we're going to be going over is the pat slot out, and we're going to be doing this against a cover 2, which is a very popular defense this year. So as you guys see, we have a cover 2 with cloud flats here. So we're just going to make sure they're playing the cloud flats. Again, they are in their cloud flats. And this is how we're going to set it up. You guys can leave it as is. I like putting Devonta Freeman on a check and release. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this, a different setup. But the first setup we're going to do is we're going to put Austin Hooper on a fade. And that's all. This route right here with Sanu, you're going to see it gets butt naked open against this coverage. We're going to throw it, and then we're going to try and make a move here. Again, guys, you do not have to motion him out. We're going to fade him. We're going to put Devonta on a check and release. You can do whatever you actually. I'm going to put him on a quick out. And you're going to see right here, Sanu gets wide open. I mean, he's not going to get covered. This route doesn't really get covered. It's the weirdest thing. Unless you play hard flats, and it still gets under the hard flats. It's very odd. I'm not sure why, but that's just how it works. Now, the second setup out of this, we're going to play cloud flats again. This is a very common defense people use. We're going to put Posluszny in a deep third. So we're going to have pretty much everything covered. So this is what the defensive play art looks like pretty much, as I can show you guys real quick. I don't know what's going on. There we go. So that's the defensive play art right there. All we're going to do is block aggressive again, fade Hooper, and we're going to bring Julio Jones over here. And we're going to fade Gabriel, excuse me. So what Jones is going to do, he's going to get behind the coverage. If they're in a cloud flat, we're going to hit Sanu, but if they are not able to get out to Jones, we're going to hit him up here. So he's right there on the sideline for a nice catch. I'm not exactly sure if he got his feet in again. We're just going to run this play one more time. Again, we are going to fix Sanu's route, so we have a bailout route. Again, this doesn't work every time, especially against the 91 zones, but if you have a good receiver and you can get behind the defense, that is great. So we're going to wait. We're going to wait for his route to get open, and boom, right there. So you're able to squeeze it in just enough, and I mean, that's on Bouye. I believe that is Bouye. And I mean, he's a very good corner. I believe he also has the 91 zone threshold. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but he's a very good corner nonetheless. So if you can get that route open on him, you can get it open on pretty much anyone. Now the next play we're going to be going over in this little scheme is Pat's Y out, and it pretty much works against any coverage. So we're just going to do a random play. So as we see here, the defense is in a cover 1. So if they come out in man, you don't really have to make any adjustments. That Y route kills man. But what I like to do is actually put Sanu on a drag just to confuse the defense a little more. And that post route by Gabriel is going to get butt naked open if he can get inside position. Again, we have that out route right there for a couple of yards, so it's not that bad. So we're going to see what defensive coverage we're in now. We are in a cover 3. It looks like they're sending a corner blitz. So again, we're going to do the same adjustments if I can get this thing to stay. Basically, we are going to put Sanu again on a drag, and we're going to block Hooper this time because I see that they are sending pressure. Even though I'm showing you guys what it looks like before in a game, you may not know that, so make sure to make your reads accordingly. Again, we may have Devonta, and we do have Devonta in the flats. This route is very good. If you can make a couple people miss with that spin, that's a very good bailout route to hit. So we are in a cover 2. I'm going to show you guys how well these zones get eaten apart by these routes. So we're going to block Hooper. You can block him, but I'll put him on a fade usually. I'm gonna motion Sanu out on that motion drag, and we're gonna wait for one of these routes to get open, and boom. Now the reason I like that post play is because it's a lot narrower. When I show you the play art, you see that Julio Jones post route is a little deeper by 5 yards. That does make the difference because Gabriel is going to kill his man if he's able to get open. Again, we may have this post route if we lowball it. Again, we do. If I don't lowball that, I think I can squeeze it in between a window and maybe catch him off guard. We're gonna try that play one more time. We're gonna motion Sanu out, and we're just gonna wait for a route to open. So we have him open right here. Again, we have the drag open because our running back takes away that route. It's really, really nice how this play works. It dissects the defense tremendously, and it's a very go-to good play. Now, as you see here, these three plays are very, very good, especially if they're playing backed off coverage. I'm going to show you this Y option wheel, and then I'm going to show you a run play. Again, you can use scat if they're in a cover 2 and wheel mesh if they're in any zone, but this Y option wheel, in my opinion, is a better play because the tight end is on an option route. So it's really glitchy because they can read the defense before you even read it. So guys, we are going against a cover 2 with hard flats. You can leave Hooper on his option route, let him run the route. Sometimes he'll run it right, sometimes he won't. Again, it's very, very glitchy, but for the purpose of this video, I am going to put Sanu and Hooper on the different routes just to mess with the defense. We're going to read it real quick. So right here, we know we're gonna have that inside right. He's quicker than him, so I know Gabriel can beat him over the middle. Now, if your opponent puts a deep third there, make sure to check it down if you really can. I mean, you can do something like this where you have Hooper on the slant, so he takes away the tight end's attention. Boom, nice little quick pass. Of course, he drops it. We're gonna do that one more time just to show you guys it works. And boom, nice easy catch for Hooper. Not gonna drop that. So you got to make quick reads out of this offense. Also, if they are giving you a line look like this, what I like doing on the run is sometimes I'll motion Gabriel out to the left just to kind of mess with him, but we're gonna motion our inside receiver over half a step so he gets the nice block right there, and we're just gonna read the hole. So right there, we read the hole a little bit wrong, but we were able to get some decent yardage. Be careful, guys, when you're running the ball, your compressed set for the passes, they'll go out. So I'm going to go back to a pass. You see how they're moving inside. And if you audible back to a run like I am here, you're going to see them move outside. So you got to be very careful with who you audible and who you move. Again, we're going to motion our inside guy here. We're just going to read the hole. Again, I have no run stick, guys. Please don't get mad at me right now. I'm not really doing well on the run, but we're going to do this. We're going to give this one more try. And right here, we are reading the holes. Nice little 2-3 yard gain. So you can pick up some good yards out of this. I'm going to show it one more time. It doesn't really matter who you motion. I like motioning Sanu, making him think I'm going to pass. And you just bust it up in the middle for a nice run. Well, guys, that about wraps it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, this formation is very deadly if used correctly. It leaves your opponent guessing, and it really does open up the passing game tremendously. Guys, I'm signing off, and as always, peace.